Hello, my name's Brent, I'm your Chief Executive. And welcome to the organisation, and I hope that this is the start of a long and successful career with the Trust. My job here today is to give you an overview of the organisation, our values, how we're organised, and how you can develop your time and career with us to fulfil your potential. Real change happens where the real work happens, and from that perspective, we listen to what you say.
It's been a fantastic opportunity for staff, particularly when we were working on isolated units beforehand. For the elderly services, we'd got 2 units that were 20 minutes apart from each other across the city. Now that we're all working together, it's had a massive impact upon the way that we're working together and how we're sharing things and using other staff to be able to get that wealth of experience. So it's a fantastic opportunity for us all.
It's been years in the making, really. There's been lots of planning meetings that have involved staff, service users, carers, in all aspects of the building of what a service user would want a hospital to look like, what a carer would want a hospital to look like.
They've just built brilliant new inpatient facilities at Foss Park Hospital, which has given incredible opportunities for nurses to come and work in a great working environment. That, combined with the ever-expanding community teams, makes TEWV a really good place to work.
We're a big organisation. We cover a range of different sorts of areas, like urban, rural, coastal, university, inner city, as well as some services in the northwest.
Scarborough is a beautiful town. We've got great facilities as a hospital, and we're single-sex accommodation, and with our own gym, our own tea kitchen, the crisis team on site. And Scarborough itself has got some great schools, it's got the beach, it's got the forest. We're not that far away from York and a city, so I think in terms of a place to live, it's brilliant.
We are a small team within Cross Lane. The advantages of a small team is where someone has a strength there, someone could have a weakness, and it's about balancing that out and learning off each other and being together to learn new skills and develop it. And that's obviously where you get into your nursing development and that continued learning throughout your nursing career.
Everyone's kind of one big in it together team. In other places I've worked, the occupational therapy team has been very separate. But I feel like everyone on the ward is very integrated. The trust is very for its staff and its patients. So it's got a good atmosphere to work within.
My job is very challenging, but more rewarding than anything. And I think when I go home at night, I'm usually very tired. I go home and I think I'm proud of what I've done today.
In your time here at TEWV, I hope you have the opportunity to develop your career. We've got lots of different training opportunities available, whether they're internal or external, chances to get involved in quality improvement initiatives and projects, and an opportunity to participate in talent management. I truly hope that this is an opportunity for you to get involved in developing yourself so that you can fulfil your potential.
So talent management is part of our appraisal process, so it looks at where we are in our job role and where we'd look to be within a 5-year period. So it looks at what we would like to do for ourselves, but what our managers can do to help support us in that. So would you need to do additional training courses? If I said I wanted to be, for example, a modern matron in the future, that what would I do to get there, and what could the managers support me in terms of additional learning and training I'd need to do to get there.
I do find the job very rewarding. I am very passionate about helping and meeting the needs of people, and I think that's very important to work as part of TEWV.
know, I've always been really happy here. I've always felt really stable and secure and safe working for TEWV. Forensic Services have invested in trauma-informed care. They've paid for my post, which tells me that that's now a priority. And I think the difference in Forensic Services is, for me, is that you are working with complexity, but you have a longer period of time to work with people, which means that you can build relationships.
We've taken a look at the different opportunities that there are for unregistered staff to develop into registered nurses. So we have secondment opportunities now for each cohort, the apprenticeships through different universities or the Open University, and to train as nurse associates, so moving people from unregistered posts up to registered. It means that we're growing our own and supporting our long-term workforce of the future.
Recovery is one of the number one values for TEWV. If you're interested or passionate about helping others to achieve that recovery, this would be the place to be.
We're a big organisation, we cover a big geography, but we also cover a wide range of services involving a lot of disciplines and different professions that give you the opportunity to get involved in different things as you develop your career with the Trust.
As the years went on, I progressed within my career and stayed because I enjoyed it, and then was able to continue to progress my career, and that's really why I stayed. From speaking to friends and other trusts, sometimes they would have a freeze on training, for example, but that's never been my experience. So I've been able to increase my skills and knowledge.
My senior managers have been excellent. They've been very supportive. They've encouraged me to progress and seek promotion on the ward. I feel very open and I can go and approach them with any issues that I have. We have a reflective group on a Friday afternoon, and we try and end the week on a positive note so that we can go into the weekend and the following week with joy in our hearts, really.
I think TEWV is one of the best trusts to work in because it's been the number one in the GMC trainee survey always, as well as even the most 2019 survey we have topped the list. The training within the trust enables to make sure that all the curriculum needs are met.
There's plenty of opportunity to specialise. Are you going to be largely clinical, or would you like an educational component to your job, or a research component, or are you more inclined towards management? All these opportunities are available to you due to the size of the organisation and the fact that we really support people in their full career development.
Our organisation stands out as a provider for medical education because we have a range of placements that we offer for both core and higher trainees in psychiatry, and we offer these placements across several specialities. We believe that the quality of medical education directly translates into good clinical care, and for this reason we've embraced quality improvement works into our training programs. Another reason why our training program is so successful is our in-house trainer support program, and this is consistently rated among the best in the country.
It's a fantastic place to work. The support, both in an educational manner and social and supportive, kind of impersonal circumstances as well. It's been fantastic.
Since I've started the core training programme, it's really exceeded my expectations. I was quite surprised at how much time we're given for teaching and training. Usually we have like a whole day for regional teaching every other week. Every Friday we have a half day for local teaching. Tuesday afternoons we can go and meet other trainees at a Ballant group and reflect on any interactions we've had with patients. And in addition to that, we have to have 1 hour supervision time, so one-to-one time with our clinical supervisor.
We provide a vast array of services across the age range, right the way from perinatal services through children and young people, right the way up to dementia care and services for older adults. We also offer a range of different specialist services, including adult eating disorders and specialist adult secure services.
This service that I'm working in, we're dealing with young people, so it's really, really important, and it's crucial to kind of make those right decisions on whether we are diagnosing a mental health condition and you're a developmental condition, and it's really rewarding to see those correct decisions being made. They've gone out of their way to be supportive, and that's something that I found really, really helpful throughout my time here.
It's a really nice team. So I've been here just short of 5 years. We've got a range of staff, be they social workers, OTs, nurses, clinical psychologists. There's always somebody that you can check things with, that you can talk through issues with. We try to focus quite a lot on supervision because sometimes some of the children that you're working with play on your mind a little bit. So to have that supervision to be able to offload and talk through some of the challenges that they've had and then you've had, it's important. So it does feel like a bit of a big family really, where people look after each other and look out for each other.
To sum up, I couldn't put it better than Adele did. We are a big family, and I really hope that you have a great time working in our organisation. And if you see me around the organisation, please stop me and say hello and let me know how you're getting on.